Honestly, in general, I prefer mountainous landscapes, but on a spring, sunny day like this, for me, nothing can beat a rural Sussex or English countryside.
I love exploring new places. You never know what you might find. So one Sunday afternoon, I hopped on a train bound for Amberley, a beautiful old English village nestled between the rising folds of the South Downs and the winding meanders of the River Arun. I had no idea what to expect, but what I found delighted me. Hello, you join me from Amberley today, which is a little lovely English village, probably about half an hour from me. So considering how close it is, I've barely explored it at all really, and I just love how exciting a new place feels. It gives it this kind of shiny, novel tinge to it that just makes it so exciting to explore. So I thought, I've got a whole day of sunshine, I would spend a whole day outside exploring and take you along with me. And in true Chloe fashion, I've only made it 10 minutes and I've already 10 minutes along the track, and I've already been out about 45 minutes just staring at everything. I've already seen swallows darting down, picking up insects over the top of this river. It's gorgeous to see all our summer migrants back. I hope they have a good year. As I walked the path along the river, I had no idea what to expect from this place. But that is exactly why I love going somewhere new. Everything is a surprise, everything is fresh and anew. Even if the individual components of the place are not new to you at all, like waterways and fields, crows flying in the sky, buttercups in the grass. The way all these little elements are put together will be different, unique, and it will give a place sights, sounds, and most importantly a feel that only it can claim. So I've just been watching some skylarks play around for about 20 minutes probably. There goes another 20 minutes, very well spent. And they're so wonderful to watch. They just pop out of the long grass or the farmland crops, whatever they're in, and they'll hover just like kestrels do, the bird of prey, and then they'll just suddenly dart back in. So it was so hard to get footage of them. Even if you watch exactly where they go in, I hadn't clocked that probably they could move within the grass and then pop out in a different place, so I never got them coming back out. So that's enough skylarking around for me. I also actually realised I was just kneeling in a bed of nettles for a lot of that, so having a bit of an allergic reaction on my legs. But all is well. It's a sunny, beautiful day. All is well. What I love most about exploring somewhere new is the feel of the place. No two places are the same, and I always think it is so wonderful when a place makes you feel something you've never felt before. It can be hard to put into words exactly what a place feels like, or what indeed in that landscape is making it feel as it does. I think there's a lot we subconsciously pick up on and understand that our conscious self cannot properly comprehend. I couldn't put this place into words, but I think it's nice that some things transcend language. Sometimes the mystery is much better than the knowing, and I like the idea of some ideas and concepts remaining untouched by humans.
Sometimes in life, but I'm down all the time.
Honestly, in general, I prefer mountainous landscapes, but on a spring, sunny day like this, for me, nothing can beat a rural Sussex or English countryside. It's probably a natural bias in me because I was brought up around here. It just really gets under my skin. It's such a cosy, beautiful, nostalgic, quaint feel all mingled into one. It's just, amazing. Love it.
Laid at the sea, nothing makes sense, don't know what you mean. You can't put all things aside, there's no way out, tried.
This place is just so gorgeous. I don't want to leave it. I've just been sitting in this wildflower meadow field. And it's on the footpaths. People are just walking past, kind of looking at me like, what's she doing? What am I doing? I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. It's so pretty here. It's not even a particularly productive wildflower meadow. There's not much variety, but it's just gorgeous. There's something about the colour combination, for me anyway, of yellow, purple and green. It's just delicious. I love it. So yeah, I'm just sitting in the grass. The river's there and oh my god, the houses along the waterways. How the other half live, they're absolutely gorgeous. The stonework, they've got weeping willows in their garden. That would be the dream for me, to have a weeping willow in my garden. It's when I know I've made it. There is something about the English countryside in spring when the sun comes out. I find the large number of grey and wet and cold days hard at times, but it all seems worth it to experience days like this. The simple Old English charm and beauty is such a special thing, and something that seems to be more of a rarity these days. It's much easier sample between the pages of the books written by our English pastoral writers than in the real world, with Tessa the D'Urbervilles by Thomas Hardy and Emma by Jane Austen often coming to mind.
The color falling tears that have been long asleep. The lights are out and heaven's open. We can be everything we want. Oh, stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our souls.
Behind me is Amberley Castle, and to be honest, I can't really tell you a lot about it other than it's utterly gorgeous. I can't capture it because the sun's glaring right in, but there are probably more swifts than I've ever seen in one sky darting above, and they're probably actually roosting, nesting in this castle because there are so many crevices, and that's just what swifts like. They need quite high because they like to swoop down in and up into the entranceways, and the same when they're leaving, they swoop right down, so they really like high, and of course they like it concealed. They also like more north-facing aspects because they don't like their nesting spaces to heat up too much, so this kind of castle is perfect. But I can also see it's being commandeered by some jackdaws, plenty of jackdaws. All the little parapets and arrow archer holes, they're darting right in there. They've clearly got nests in there. This place is teeming with birds. It's lovely. With over 900 years of history baked into its walls, I wondered what the castle would have had to say about its surroundings. We looked upon the same landscape, but we would likely see and feel it completely differently. The castle with eyes that had known the land for millennia, and me not even a day. I suppose it's just another way that we cannot describe how a place makes us feel, because it's all tangled up in our past experiences, knowledge and bias.
Get it on your skin. All it is matters. Let it in.
In a cruel, cruel twist of fate, my time frolicking in the wildflower meadow meant I missed out on Amberley tea rooms. I was really looking forward to going there because I've only heard rave reviews about it, and I thought I'll stop there on my way back round. I'm out of breath because I'm going uphill. And I got there and it was closed. I didn't check the opening and closing times, did I? And it closed at 4, so I missed it. And so I've missed having my Victoria sponge, which I was so looking forward to. but it's okay. I'll just come back. I'll just have to do this lovely walk another time. And lovely it is. I love these little country lanes covered in wildflowers down the side. Those flies that kind of just drone lazily above you. Just past another walker, they smile at me and I smile back. Just those nice little moments you have in the countryside. Lovely.
Wandering Amberley made me wish I could scoop up the air and bottle up how it made me feel to save for a rainy day. I couldn't stop smiling the whole way home, and I had that rare feeling where I felt so happy my heart felt fit to burst. I wish I could have shared this feeling with you, and I hope that even just a small piece of the joy was able to reach you through this video. If you like this video, please do consider liking and subscribing so I can share more walks and adventures with you.
Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me on these walks. It really means a lot to me, and I love chatting with you all in the comments. Have a lovely week and see you next time.